Good morning. I just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to talk briefly about grief. This has been on my mind this morning, and you all know that I've had kind of a long grief journey since my mom passed, and even before she passed with her dementia and kind of losing pieces of her here and there. But I realized this morning that I've entered a new phase of grief, I guess I would call it, in that, I miss my mom. Of course, I would have loved to spend forever with her. I would love it if she were still here. But I've accepted that she's gone. And I have come to really cultivate daily this new relationship that I have with her spiritually. And it's really beautiful. She's in me, she's with me. I feel her presence. I can take her with me everywhere now, which I couldn't before. So it's just really been nice to experience that. But I think this is on my mind because I'm finding myself spending a lot more time in places and adjacent to places that I spent with Mom in the last years of her life. Her care team, the hospital where she had spent some time off and on, as elderly people do sometimes with different afflictions, and also where she ultimately passed away. And there's so many memories, and her presence is so strong. And I'm finding myself, rather than feeling sad in these places, feeling happy because the memories that I have are really beautiful. Some of them are hard, but even so, I'm so grateful that I was able to spend all of that time with her and help her through her journey. And I'm just feeling grateful. I'm feeling acceptance. And I'm feeling a lot of just love. And I think the one thing that I would like to share, if you are grieving, is to give you some hope that things shift with the passage of time. Grief doesn't really go away, but it does shift. And I think what I have found is that passage of time makes a difference. And, for a long time, I was very stuck in what could I have done differently? How could I have helped her better? Missing the past and kind of living in the past. And I think that that's something that we do when we're grieving, of course. But I think that what was different for me in this grief journey with my mom, as opposed to like the grief journey that I had with my dad, is that this time with my mom, I had slowed down to a point where I was allowing myself to experience the pain, and it wasn't pretty. It really, I've had some really rough days, and I have kind of let myself have those rough days. I've let myself fall off the radar. I've let myself just be in it. Whereas when my dad died, I didn't grieve at all. Unfortunately, it did catch up to me, and it really was very detrimental to my mental and physical health that I didn't process that grief. This time I have, and although I kind of wish it wasn't as messy as it has been. I wish that no, I'm not going to say that. I don't wish that it was different, because it was my journey and it was my experience, and it needed to happen the way that it happened. And I know that it's still happening. But I guess what I want to say is just let yourself be. Just let yourself be. Let people offer their love to you. Accept people's love. Accept the support that they have to give. Accept their presence. and just be, and let yourself feel, let yourself move through it. And there will come a day when acceptance feels more real, and where you will have a different relationship to the grief than you've been having. So I hope that that can provide some hope, and I'm just going to keep on keeping on and be grateful for these days where I'm like, oh, okay, this is okay. I'm good here. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. Talk to you soon.